squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Scarlet Knights will put toe to leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Penn State's offense is on the field for the first time today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved. To go, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he
breaks into the open, really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Line getting set on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. The Scarlet Knights offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
To the air, it's Duggar. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Penn State! Stealing a score on special teams. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Gets it past the marker. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The receiver on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. An explosive player in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Steps away to find some room. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So just make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scrambling away. Gets it to the back. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And I think everybody holds their breath when that QB is back to throw and he's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets out of the end zone and avoids the safety.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. They go to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Baker. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the experience.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterback.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Baker. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put the...
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to the ground game on the left. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Perez. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's James. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The give to the tailback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Baker. Zings it complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Got out of trouble and throws. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Marshall was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Chad Pennington used to deliver in his days there in Huntington. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Past the 40. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Right on the money. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barres. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Quick strike complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. These corners going to give them some space. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Listen, end of the 1st half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
On 4th down, going to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half.
There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the single back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Rivera. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Hands it off. Runs through a tackle. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
42, Rutgers, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Barres. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to set up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the back. got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Baker. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got it in the middle. It's Rivera. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Baker. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's James. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense looks as if it's coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barres. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The Scarlet Knights are on the move. To the air. It's Duggar. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. First down here for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. The give on the option. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Scarlet Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's John. Turning it on. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. The Scarlet Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Rushes on him. Headed to the end zone. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Finds his man. It's Denmark. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Under fire. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's James. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Duggar. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.